Department no later than today at 1 o'clock. Okay, so I'm filling out that order. I'm filling out your bond sheet. I'm going to give you a defense lawyer to speak with you, and then your defense lawyer will go in and speak with the prosecutor on your behalf. Do you have any questions? Pardon?
Nothing. No.
All right, so you can go out in the hallway. My court officer will bring the file to the defense lawyer, okay? Shamari and Christopher seated at the table. Ma'am, your name? Ma'am, your name? McKaylee what? You're charged with driving on a suspended license and no proof of insurance. You have the right to an attorney. Would you like one?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You want a lawyer? I can't hear you. Okay, well, that's good. You tell your lawyer that, okay? All right, you can go out in the hallway, okay? And he'll set you up with a lawyer. Just be patient. Christopher, Shamari and Dwayne Christopher, 25B1497098 and B. Good morning, your name? You're charged with driving on a suspended and failure to stop assured clear distance. Do you have the right to an attorney? Would you like one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can go right out in the hallway. You'll talk to your lawyer will talk to the prosecutor, then you'll come in front of me. Darian Mex. Darian Marquise Mex, 25B1493588A and B. Is the interpreter here on this one yet? Vajegas, Herrera, do you know, Lisa?
They're both on Zoom.
Oh, okay, good.
The defendant's in custody.
Okay, your name.
Gary Max.
So you're going to plead you're going to plead guilty to the added count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. You're charged with driving while license expired, which is a 2-point charge. If you plead to this added count, that's what is essentially a reduced charge in the sense that it's 0 points and it won't go on your record. It is punishable by up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all those. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If you plead to that, the prosecutor is going to move to dismiss the drive while license expired, as well as the disobey stop sign. You understand that?
Yes, I do.
Did you sign the advice of rights form and read it and understand it?
Yes.
If you plead guilty, you will be giving up all those rights and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
All right. You have the right to a lawyer. Do you still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
Yes.
To the charge allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you operating a motor vehicle on October 13 of 25 on a Mills Road near Telegraph in Brownstown Township at 8:20 in the morning?
Yes.
Did you allow somebody to drive that was unlicensed, and was that you?
Yes.
Your license was expired, correct?
Correct.
And you obtained a valid temporary permit, and you have a road test scheduled, right?
Yes, I do.
When is that?
December 18th.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Anybody forced you to plead guilty?
No.
All right, please accepted. To allow an unlicensed driver to drive pursuant to agreement, I'm going to go ahead and dismiss the drive while license expired and the disobeyed traffic signal. I'm going to ask you if you have anything to say before I sentence you.
No, I'm not, sir.
100 fines, 120 costs, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment, 345 or 60 days. You can go down the hall and pay that and you're all set.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, you have a bond too, by the way, of $145, it looks like, that will apply. Yes, okay? Good luck.
Thank you.
Rosehill Township here today. Can you call in the township attorney real quick, please? Good morning.
Good morning.
Tell me your name, please. Okay, so you're charged with no insurance, which they charged as a misdemeanor, which they can't. And driving an unregistered vehicle. They charged it as a 1-year misdemeanor. They either have to go under state law. Listen. They either have to go under state law to charge a 1-year misdemeanor. So I'm going to point that out to the prosecutor when the prosecutor comes in. You have the right to a lawyer. I'll be happy to give you one, but I wanted to point that out to you before I ask you that question. So would you like a lawyer?
Yes, sir. But the officer at the time scratched off the insurance and said
they weren't gonna have that because I had the proof of insurance.
He wrote a ticket for it.
Right, and that.
You can talk to the prosecutor about it, but he's got, please listen,
I'm sorry.
please listen. I have a file in front of me that says no insurance charged as a misdemeanor. I don't know what you're talking about when you're saying he scratched it off. It's here. He filed it. It's ready to go. I'm not quarreling with you. Maybe he threw it in the garbage. I don't know, but I'm just telling you, we have the ticket and we're going to process it. Okay? Counsel, your appearance, please. Counsel, your appearance, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matt Wayne on behalf of Grossville
So
Township.
you need to talk to the officer who issued the citation. They cannot issue a no insurance as a misdemeanor under a local ordinance, unless you have a special ordinance that you've made it a misdemeanor for, unless you guys enacted one that made it a 90-day. He can't charge a 1-year misdemeanor. He cited state law. It's not under the motor vehicle code, and he's going to have to. So I just want to point out, the best they can do, unless they're going under state law, is to issue a citation for no proof of insurance. This gentleman wants a lawyer. John, we'll set him up with a lawyer. And then he's talking to me about the officer scratching it out, but I have the ticket, so we need to process it, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
You can't charge a 1-year misdemeanor under local ordinance. You guys don't have authority to charge a 1-year misdemeanor. So that's what I'll do. We'll give him a lawyer, but I want you to be aware of that, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you very much.
Judge,
Sir, yeah,
Mr. Farrell just showed up on Zoom.
nice. Let me call him in. So you're all set. Come on up here. Good morning. No, right there to the podium. You just are looking like you're,
My first time, Judge. I'm sorry, dude.
all right, no problem. Tell me your name.
Just like
What were you doing?
being dumb, just being dumb, hit a corner too quick. I stopped at a stop sign, hit the corner, it was slippery and wet out, and my tires caught, and I hit the side of the curb, and I had to go get new tires and everything, Judge. That's,
All right. What are you doing with your life?
I own a landscaping business.
Okay.
I'm in high school, and it's my last year, and
You're a high school senior and you own a landscaping business?
yes, sir.
Jeez, you put a gold star on your forehead. If I had one over here, I'd come across the bench and give you one.
Thank you.
What are you gonna do next year? The same thing?
Figure it out.
That's okay. You're gonna plead to impeding. You got a clear record. That's what they're offering. To that charge, responsible or not responsible.
Responsible.
Do me a favor. Be careful, will you please?
Yes, sir.
You can't have a landscaping business if you don't have a valid license.
Especially if insurance is up, Judge.
Right, 195. Go down the hall. Don't let me see you in here again, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Well, Elizondo, Damiano Fidel Elizondo, 25B148458. Good morning.
Boys,
How are we doing today?
I'm good.
Did you meet with a prosecutor here? Did you meet with the prosecutor today?
No,
Okay, this needs to go to the prosecutor. How long you been here?
since like 8:40.
Let me just do this. I'm gonna try to expedite this. This will be an easy one. Caitlin, can you come in here real quick, please? Some of these, we got so much going here. I'm sorry about
They were
this.
just brought in, liaisons, the same, it's gonna be the same one for him.
Oh, okay, so
There's two of them, they just thought.
we're gonna, Ms. Fully Carter, your name? Sorry to keep bringing you in. This gentleman has HIDA and it looks like everything is in order, so I'm gonna send you this back and you can fill out your motion to dismiss. And here's a notice of request for early discharge. And you can take a look at that and tell me whether or not on a stip form that you have an objection. These are two different cases. I'm gonna just hand them to Sadie, who's gonna give them to you, okay? Thank you. All right, sir. You can go right out in the hall and she's gonna call you momentarily, okay? Jesse Andrew Legaber,
Yes, sir.
25B149581A and B. How you doing?
Good. How are you, brother?
Better than nothing. We notified the victim. Is there a Mohammed Nagy here? Is Mohammed Nagy here? We sent a victim's rights notice to Mohammed Nagy and to Cleverlon Nevels. Cleverlon Nevels. Are either one of them on Zoom, Lisa?
No, not on Zoom.
I'm sorry. And also a Candace or a Leona Tumanello. Either one of them on Zoom.
Nope.
All right, sir. I'm not sure why I've got this Chase account here, but at any rate, it says you paid $1,050.52. We'll talk about that in a moment. Today is the date scheduled for sentencing. You pled guilty to driving on a suspended license, and you went into default on the civil infraction earlier of distracted driving. So before we go on, I want to remind you, you have the right to a lawyer. I'll be happy to provide you with one at public expense if you cannot afford one. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Would you like a lawyer?
I've already spoken to him.
You spoke to a lawyer today.
Spoke Mr. Baldwin, he's here for sentencing as well.
Oh, Mr. Baldwin, I'm sorry. This is Mr. Baldwin's case. My apologies. My
Mr.
apologies.
Baldwin's in a breakout room with in
Right.
custody.
So you're gonna have to have a seat right at the table there so I don't forget about you, okay? And we'll call this as soon as he comes in. Good morning. Your name? Okay, they couldn't offer you, they didn't offer you anything, right? Right?
No, they did not.
All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and you want an informal then, right?
Just explain that.
Where,
Talk to the both of them.
I'll tell you, I'll set aside the default judgment and we'll summon the officer to court. And the officer will testify and you can testify and you can bring in any witnesses you want and you can ask the officer questions if you'd like, and then I'll make a determination. So it's informal, just you and the officer. Is that what you want?
Yes, that would be good. And then I did.
I can't hear you very well. Go-
Did assume the video, but I do have to go back and see if they have the dash cam because it only shows the body camera pulled me over on a different street and not the actual part where I went. People has to be able to.
I'm gonna set an informal. I'm gonna set aside the default judgment, Lisa. You can give me a hearing on my next, do they have the 17th here?
Yes, the 17th at 9:00.
At 9 a.m., okay? So we'll go down, you go down the hall, I'm setting aside the default, and then you'll get your notice, which is December 17th, okay? Best of luck. Have a nice day.
Another day.
All right, your appearance?
Jacob Derrick on behalf of Nicholas Serafini.
All right, you're authorized here in this plea, there's gonna be a plea to impeding traffic, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
To that charge on behalf of the defendant, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Okay, I'm gonna accept the plea. I'm going to dismiss the speeding 150 and I'll just give the defendant a week to pay, okay? December 10th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a great holiday.
You as well.
Take care. All right, good morning. Your name?
That was funny.
You met with the prosecutor on your own, correct? You don't have a lawyer here, right?
Yeah.
So here's what I'm gonna have to do. So I have to invite the victim to appear for sentencing. So I'm gonna take your plea as they outlined here. Allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. That's what they're having you plead to, and they're also having you plead to failure to stop assured clear distance with the understanding that the driving while license suspended and the no insurance will be dismissed. Is that your understanding?
Yes.
If you plead guilty to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs for all of those penalties. Do you understand that? And if you plead to those two, again, the suspend, count 1, and the no insurance, civil infraction, count 3, will both be dismissed. Do you understand that? All right. You understand that failure to stop assured clear distance is a 2-point civil infraction. All right. Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights? If you plead guilty to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, you'll be giving up all those rights, and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. You have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, I'm going to give you one. Do you understand that? Would you like a lawyer? To the charge failure to stop assured clear distance, do you plead responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
And to the charge of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, how do you plead? Were you operating a motor vehicle, in control of a motor vehicle, I should say, on northbound Allen near Pennsylvania and Brownstown, October the 14th of 25 at 12:38 PM? Did you allow somebody to drive that was unlicensed, and was that somebody you?
Yeah.
Are you on probation or parole? Anybody in the world force you to plead guilty?
No.
All right, please accepted to allow an unlicensed driver to drive. Plea is accepted to failure to stop assured clear distance. I'm dismissing the suspend pursuant to stipulation. I'm dismissing the no insurance pursuant to stipulation. We're going to notify the victim. Notify victim. And we'll set a sentence date and you'll come back on that date, okay? What do you have for me, Lisa? I don't need a pre-sentence.
Okay, December 17th at 8:30.
And I'm sending this file down to you or to probation, this note, send out the notice to the victim.
Probation.
Okay, so John, you're taking this to probation, and they're gonna notify the victim. Ma'am, you're gonna go down the hall and get your notice. And, we will see you back here on the 17th. Any questions? Good luck to you. Thank you. Have a nice day. Cute kid, by the way.
Thank you.
Who's speaking right now?
Oh, Judge, I'm in a hallway in another court.
All right, your appearance,
Good morning, Your Honor. Mark Hart appearing on behalf of Mr. Cosby.
sir, your name?
David Cosby.
Mr. Cole, your name?
Justin Cole, Your Honor.
Good morning to all of you. So you want additional discovery and prosecutor will provide via email. So we can
Correct.
adjourn this a couple weeks. I hope you're well healed, Mr. Hart.
Thank you,
We'll
Judge. I
adjourn-
appreciate that.
We'll adjourn this to the 17th, Lisa.
Judge, I apologize, but I'm not going to be available on the 17th.
Okay, we'll set it for the first week or whenever I have mine. What's that?
We have an overflow day on the 18th.
Are you available then?
That's an equally bad day, Judge.
All right, here's what
January-
go ahead, Lisa. I'm sorry.
That's okay, January 14th at 8:45.
Do you think this is going to resolve, or should I set it for a jury trial today too?
I think there's a decent chance it's going to resolve, but I can't promise.
All right, why don't we do this? I want to at least get this scheduled in, let's see, that'll be 2.5 months. That's all right. January 18th at what time, Lisa?
January 14th at 8:45.
Oh, I'm sorry, the 14th
Yes, 14th.
at 8:45, you said?
Yes.
All right, so Mr. Cole, you're free to show back up on that date too, okay, sir? It's January the 14th at 8:45, all right? Anything else, Mr. Hart?
Nothing, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
Mr. Cosby, do you have any questions?
No, I just have one thing about dating is, my daughter has to go in for imaging tomorrow. And she may or may not have a hiatal hernia. So we talked with the surgeon. So she may need surgery. We don't know the date of that. Once we get the imaging back, the surgeon said he's gonna schedule it for as soon as possible because he wants to deal with it.
Okay,
So just want that to be known.
all right. Mr. Cole, do you have any questions at all, sir?
No.
Okay, we'll see everybody back here on the 14th at 8:45. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Deborah, you're all set. You can go down the hall and get your notice. Deborah Jan Daly, 25B149488A. And, I also have a B file.
Thank you, Judge, and good morning, House Counsel, Attorney Mike Baldwin, P certified 417 on behalf of Ms. Daly.
Ma'am,
Can you please state your full legal name for the record?
so this was an accident. She pled the driving on a suspended, and I have 3 victims here, and I'm gonna ask if any one of those individuals are here. Is there an Eric Johnson here or on Zoom? Is there a Marissa Hodge, H-A-J, here or on Zoom? Is there a Cecilia Paris here or on Zoom? If they're in the courtroom, I'd ask them to come forward. If they're on Zoom, Lisa, I'll ask you to bring them in. It's again, Eric Johnson, Cecilia Paris, or Marissa Hodge, H-A-J.
No one's on Zoom, Judge.
None have appeared and stepped forward on the case when called. The case was scheduled for 8:30. Counsel,
There's no restitution, claim of restitution. I believe, Your Honor, that, the insurance, my client had vehicle insurance. The other driver had vehicle insurance, and based upon information, I believe their insurance, being the victim, complaining witness, paid for the, damages, and there's been no claim for the deductible.
all right. What else? Anything else that you'd
Yes,
like to
Judge.
say?
Thank you very much. Very briefly, my client's 72 years of age. She's retired. She was in a motel during COVID. Things got bad for her. She sold it. She's taking care of her younger brother, who is again with her. She's a non-drinker. She does not use street drugs. And regrettably, her vehicle license, her automobile license is revoked. And she does have a driver here with her today, and she had one last time, same driver.
All right, revoked because of previous drunk drivings back in 13 and 18. I saw that.
But thankfully, she's a non-drinker now.
Can't drive on a revoked license, ma'am. I mean, you're gonna have to get a lawyer to help you get your license back, but this isn't gonna help. Anything you'd like to tell me?
I'm creating a lawyer's signature. That helps you before.
I can't hear you.
I said, I'm waiting. I have a little attorney.
Nice and loud.
I have an attorney that loves this north that's helped me before. And he's trying to help her out.
You live in Flat Rock, right?
Yes.
Okay, good enough. All right, anything else?
No, Judge.
Anything else, ma'am?
Sorry.
$100 fines, $250 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 40 in attorney fees, 525 or 93 days. You have 21 days to appeal and you have 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. Can she pay all this today?
Can you time to pay, or can you pay this thing?
I can pay today.
Okay, pay that now. Restitution, if any, to be handled through civil litigation, okay? Ma'am, you can go right down the hall and take care of that. Don't come back on one of these, please.
Your Honor,
Judge, she had a
Don't-
civil
don't come
infraction.
back on driving.
Right.
Thank you.
Wait 1 second. I did neglected I thought I already did that one on the B file. Fines and costs on this are 195, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
So you can pay that today too?
Yeah.
Okay, so go down the hall and take care of those. And the total amount again will be 525. You'll pay 720 and you're done. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You take care.
Can I have Mr.
Judge, you have to part interpretation.
Yeah.
We're ready.